Hello and welcome to Alive with Amanda. Today we're going to be talking about how to deal with a lot of cancellations. So I was thinking about this video. This is actually my question because we had a lot of cancellations over the last week and it's not a holiday. Nothing's going on major in the world. We didn't have a lot of rain. We didn't have a tornado come through, which happened in our offices a couple weeks ago, right? Nothing is going on. So to have a lot of cancellations, like more than normal, start to look at what can we do as a practice to ensure that we are managing our cancellations. So first and foremost, we have a number that we look at every single week that we want to have under that amount of cancellations. We are aware that people cancel. We know that that happens. We look at about a 20% cancellation rate, and that's not a late cancellation rate. That's not somebody who called yesterday or called, today and they're canceling today. That's like an overall cancellation rate, right? We know people get sick. We know people go on vacation. We know people have things that go on in their lives. Like I move my therapy appointments all the time and I really need to go to the dentist, right? And I canceled my first dental appointment because there was a very bad accident that happened in our area. And they shut down all the streets and there was no way for me to get to the dentist. Then the second appointment I moved the day before because my son was sick. So now it's like my third try. I'm going this week, right? So things happen in people's lives and we have to, as practice owners, be prepared for that at the solo level and at the group practice level. So a couple of things that we really look at is your late cancellation fee. We actually dropped our late cancellation fee to $50 from the full fee because what we found is most people were not comfortable the therapist charging their full fee. They just were not comfortable. So when we looked at how much we were really collecting from our late cancellation fees, it was very small. And we realized that this wasn't working. So we lowered it and we found that that was better for both the client and for the clinician. The clinician felt more comfortable charging that fee and the clients felt better than having to pay a full fee, especially if last minute emergencies happen that maybe they, it was like a last minute work meeting, not if they were sick. We always waive if people were sick. We don't want people who are sick to come into our office. Then we look at people who cancel a lot. We have a 3 strikes and you're out rule. Like if you cancel 3 times, you're being taken off the schedule. We will refer out. We will do all the clinically appropriate things, but no, you're not going to keep a 6 p.m. on a Wednesday recurring appointment when you canceled 3 weeks in a row. There are people on a wait list or people that really want to be seen. We will take those people and maybe move them to a different spot, a spot that works better, move them down in frequency or terminate them. Again, whatever is clinically appropriate. Then we take a look at what's going on in the world, right? We live in an area that is seasonal. It is very busy from October through May, and then it gets very slow through May through September. We haven't found that with our practice because we see so many children, and the children tend not to travel, but a lot of the families do, and even some of the partners do. So some people stay down here, some people go. It's a very transient area. And so this is actually the first year we're collecting a lot of data on that because of COVID. We've only been here. This will be our 4th year. This will be our 19, no, it wasn't even 19 because we weren't here for the summer. It was 20, 21, 22, 23. So this is our 5th season here and we'll really have a lot of data. But again, 2021, 2, so it'll be 4. That's only 4. So our first 3 seasons, we didn't have enough data because of COVID. And so you want to collect data. You want to know your numbers. You want to know if average 30% of your people cancel a week, don't take that as a bad thing or a good thing. Just know your number. For us, it's 20%. We know that. We would love to get it down to 10%, but we also know that we see a lot of clients, and the more clients we see, the volume tends to look different. If that number starts to creep up to 30%, then we'll say, what's going on? Let's implement some new things. So I'm going to tell you some strategies that you can utilize in order to reduce your cancellations. But first, I want to thank our sponsor, Therapy Notes. They are phenomenal in helping you reduce your cancellations because they have reminders that they send to clients. You can set clients on recurring appointments. You can really use that platform to communicate with your clients, send measurement outcomes, send paperwork. You can send your late cancellation fee through there, have clients sign it. You have your online portal so you can take credit card payments when appropriate. So I highly recommend, if you are looking to reduce your late cancellation fees, you take a look at Therapy Notes. So a couple of tips to reduce your late cancellation fees: talk to your clients, have one-on-one conversations with them, let them know that where they're at clinically, they need to make their appointments. Talk about it from a clinical standpoint, but also talk about it from a business standpoint. Let them know this is a spot you're holding for them. You are counting on them to come, and that they need to honor that commitment. And if they need to reduce, put them in every other week. Alternate them with somebody else who is already every other week. Open your schedule to new intakes. Now this is my tip. Not everybody does this. I had a lot of clients. I've seen people for many years, clients who wanted to come in sort of like irregularly. And when I had a cancellation, I referred to my list. I always kept a running like wait list of people that I knew if they wanted to come, they might want to come in that week. I would message them and say, hey, I have a spot open. Would you like to come? They may or may not have come. But even if I got one or two people, that if I saw 20 people a week and 4 canceled, right? That is 20%. And 2 people from my wait list could jump on there. What a great way for me to reduce my own anxiety, right? And so keep a wait list, keep people who maybe need to get back in your schedule. Reach out to old clients who just fell off your schedule and you haven't heard from. We started to send out emails to people every other week, reminding them to make their therapy appointments. And we've seen good success with that. So reach out to your clients, talk to them, communicate with them, do what we do, right? But do it for you and work on reducing those cancellations. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye.